Hey everybody. Well, I just wanted to talk to you about some good things. And after a while, we'll do another painting. Of course, I told you guys yesterday I would show you this after the paint cured. And ta-da! Here it is. Now, the camera's really seriously justice at all in the lighting. No matter how you turn it, it doesn't do it. If you were like with it, like maybe certain camera angles would do it justice, with how here with it, then hey, then maybe you would actually be able to capture how I see it here. But camera angles do not really, the cameras actually don't do this justice. But hey, this is what it looks like cured. If you guys really like this, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up and a comment below. This is yesterday's painting. Lovely loveliness. Loveliness. And the person is obviously still home in their little cabin. Yay! And Bob the tree is still there. Because they didn't come out and chop it down. Anyway. So, yes. Now, I know we all try to get away from talking about the hurricanes and everything. So, and I do have friends in Florida that were caught up in Hurricane Irma. So, if anybody wants me to do both Texas and Florida, sell them off for both of those, hey, I'll do it. Okay, I know I'm lactose intolerant and probably shouldn't eat this, but I found it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Kitten ice cream. I'll only eat part of it. That's my dessert. My dinner is not that. My dinner is actually a, this is going to end up being a good thing. This is my spinach chicken. I wish they had artichokes to add into it. I should make that suggestion to Wawa. Add artichokes into their menu. So this has spinach, tomato, chicken. I don't know why I added cheese into this because I'm eating that. And I also have my pumpkin spice coffee. Sips. Let me tell you something. Maybe it was my sixth sense, my third eye was telling me, hold off on sending that sippy cup to Bunny Myers in Texas. Hold off on sending her the arm candy to Texas quite yet. And the creepy doll art until maybe the first of next month. And so obviously I had not sent that to you, Bunny. If you see this, if you get the chance to see this, I had not sent you anything yet. So something was like, hold off, don't send it yet. So maybe it was like my third eye saying, and I do this a lot, so it creeps some people out on how much of a sensitive I can be on knowing ahead of time, like, hey, maybe you should wait a little while. It like creeps some people out. I don't really care. But hey, just like sometimes it will be like, hey, you know what? maybe I should wait on sending that. And then, bam, shit happens. And they're like, well, there was a reason why you didn't send that yet. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I listened to my intuition for a reason. And today she puts up this video on, you know, things. And, you know, Bunny, you are an awesome, awesome person. And I love you for being who you are. Just keep being you. Just keep being you. That's all. Just keep being who you are. Vogue should use that one pose of you. Oh my God. That vintage style dress with the hat. The 80s style hat with those boots. I think Boy George had that hat at one point. If I remember right, he had that same style hat. I think Jeffree Star bought one of those hats. Yes, he did. If I remember right, one of his old collections when he hung out with Kat Von D. I haven't really talked to Kat in a while. Since MySpace. Not a MySpace person anymore. This is so awesome. They were out of cucumbers, or I would have gotten cucumbers on this salad. Well, it's actually called a hoagie bowl. Now, I could have gotten cucumbers on this, but they were out of cucumbers. So this has tomatoes, spinach, and I had them put salsa on this. I didn't have them put any creamy dressing on there because I was like, you know what? I don't need the extra added fat. Now the salsa has the onion in there. So delicious. Plus it has little, I think, jalapenos. So delicious. That extra little spice. And I also think green bell pepper. But it's so delicious. Also, and I know I said I wouldn't talk about hurricanes too much. So this is the last time I'll try to mention hurricanes. Wawa until the 22nd of September is doing their hurricane disaster relief for Hurricane Irma for Florida, well, and for the South, like mainly like Florida and whoever else got hit by it. Badly. They will be doing their hurricane disaster relief fund for like Florida and all that until the 22nd. Okay, until the 22nd. So they just put their flyers back out, scratched out Texas and Louisiana, and just put Irma right over it because they didn't have time. They didn't have time to print out new ones. So they just tacked those back up. They just didn't have time. Because, boom, that one hit. And like, hey, these flyers are going right back up. Because seriously, after one hurricane, the other one hit. And nobody had time. Nobody had that much time to react. I mean, they had time, but, you know, if you want, you can still buy the paintings, even the little 8x10s, if you like them. Like I said, the angles on the cameras really don't You would have to have this with you, really, to know that the lights and the cameras do not do the paintings justice. Okay. Like, I woke up in the morning and I was like, you know what? This is waking up in the morning to something so cheerful. Okay, like, let's say, okay, you live in like a small apartment, but you want something to brighten it up. Something to brighten up your small space. You live in a tiny house, but you want something to brighten it up. You live in a college dorm, but you want something to brighten it up. Okay, you know somebody that lives in a nursing home, but you want to brighten up grandma's or grandpa's small little space in their nursing home. Okay, you want to cheer up your grandma and grandpa? There you go. Or okay, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You got a kid that's in a hospital. Okay. And they cannot go outside because they cannot go outside. Show them what the outside looks like. Show them what the outside looks like. This is what the outside looks like. Somewhere out there, this is what the outside looks like. This would cheer them up. They would say, one day when I feel better, I'm going there. Because that's where I want to live. That would cheer up a little kid. Think about that. Some little kid will be like, can we go to a place like that someday? And you say, yes, because I will take you there when you get better. Hey, I was a Shriner's kid, so hey, you tell a Shriner's kid, yes, I'll take you to a place like that when you get better. Don't tell them that you're taking them to that place. Tell them you'll take them to a place like that. But anyway, sorry, I had to move my leg. I was woke up with like really bad leg problems today. And brain farts, obviously. While I was upstairs having my breakfast. I will have to tell you guys this. And this is the reason why I'm going to my neurologist, and I'll have to schedule with my orthopedics. Is my epilepsy is really doing a lot of damage to my body. And it's really damaging the right side. Last year in November, the night of the 28th of November, I had a seizure. Yeah, I was sleeping. I had a seizure in my sleep that was so bad. I hit my right foot against this wall behind me. I hit it so hard that I not only bruised the muscles in my foot and my ankle completely to the toes. I bruised it all the way to the bone inside. Okay. To the point where it could have cracked. Something could have cracked, but it didn't. Thank goodness. But I had to wear a boot for a month. I did. I had to wear a boot for a month. My legs felt like noodles, or a wet piece of spinach. I'm not used to that. I'm used to getting up and moving around. Screen's all wet now. I'm used to getting up and moving around. And since last year, it has done more spinal damage to my body. I haven't been able to go to the gym like I used to, so I had to stop going to Planet Fitness. Partially because the people working out there were spreading rumors after I had passed out there last year. They were spreading rumors about me. But hey, I wasn't the one passing out in the parking lot with the needle in my arm, like they were. Go figure, right? One of the ones spreading the rumor about me was found in a car, passed out with a syringe in her arm. Karma? Anybody? And she was a nurse at the hospital I had to go to. Wonder if she kept her job. Did that tell you something about Taylor Hospital? You don't exactly have the best nurses because they're drug addicts. The spinach is fabulous. It's so fresh and crisp. Okay, but the damage that's being done to my body, like we're doing those low impact exercises, that's not just to keep me going, but it's to keep everybody going that has a problem with some sort of health problem, okay? If you have a problem walking, and sorry for my loud neighbor upstairs again while I'm doing a video. Like the one he wrecked yesterday by being loud. You see why I haven't done a video yet today? That's why I haven't done a video yet today. For painting, that is. But I wanted to do this one to let you guys know that I have to add ads in because YouTube's also forcing me to add in the ads. Don't let that deter you from watching. Just don't let that deter you. You guys know you don't need a tuition to paint. If you're painting with me, you're not paying me. You don't need YouTube Red to watch me paint. I'm not paying them to be on YouTube Red. Nope, I refuse. They wanted me to take my channel onto YouTube Red. I told them, no. Why? I'm not making my audience pay to watch me paint. I don't think it's fair to you to have to watch me paint. Now, if I catch my content over on the Facebook channels, Facebook has to pay me. Oh, and I will let my audience know that if you find my content over on Facebook, please contact me and let me know. If you find my content on any other things like Hulu, Netflix, or any other place around the world, you please contact me here and you let me know. Or send me a letter to my P.O. Box with the link to all of the places where you have found my content. And trust me, I know people are sharing on Twitter my new recipe video that was live streamed, and my neighbor upstairs threw himself on the floor on purpose and cut his arm open because I caught him doing that. He purposely inflicted injuries on himself. Yeah. While I was cooking during the live stream. Like I'm live streaming this now. I like live streaming yesterday doing the painting. And he purposely does shit. My neighbor's an asshole. I'm just gonna bluntly say that. My neighbor is an asshole. Pretty fucking much. I pay my rent here. My neighbor is an asshole. But I'm almost done with my salad. My ice cream is getting melty. So I think it's time to put the lid on my salad and have my ice cream. I had to take my second dosage of my seizure med, the one I have to take 3 times a day. And it's really, really helping. And I'm really glad that it is because it's making me feel better. And I'm not so jittery. Hey, good things. Remember, like I said in the headline, good things. Like I said, I have to go to my neurologist this week. So, as you notice, I'm a lot tanner. I go out in the sun, Go out in the sun. You're getting your vitamins off the sun as well. If you don't go out in the sun, you're really missing a lot of vitamins. Sorry about that. There's a thing that just came up on there. If I get like a massive brain fart from a seizure, there's only one game that I play like right at the moment, but it's not a video. I don't have game consoles. I've told you guys that before. There's only one thing that I play, but yeah, I'm gonna put the lid on this and put up my ice cream. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, and I may have a sponsor here soon. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. And they're going to keep me in mind for this. So, since my phone is an LG, jeez, Tyler. And I did let LG know that I own one of their products. I have owned their products before. They're great. Even though my tablet is a Samsung and they are compatible. My smartwatch is a Samsung and it's compatible with my LG. Freaking Ben and Jerry's, what is wrong with you? You're not going to open. You guys are going to think this is weird. You guys are going to be like, no, what is she doing? Don't open it with that. I'm not going to show you because you're going to freak out. Look, it came from me, dudes. It's my ice cream. Look, my friend Rocco won't even eat anything pumpkin unless it's love muffins. That's the only pumpkin thing he will eat. Look, I got the wrapper off. The little plastic wrapper thingy. Oh my god, it tastes like my coffee. I'm going to have Rocco hide this in the freezer for me. So that I can make me some sort of smoothie out of this. I might. Oh my god, that is so sweet. You guys are like, oh, she's a pig. That is like, you know what this tastes like? You know what? Snake, I'll get to you later. You know what this tastes like? This tastes like the Wawa pumpkin smoothie, the pumpkin cheesecake smoothie from Wawa. Oh my god. I have to let Wawa know that Ben & Jerry's has duplicated their Wawa pumpkin cheesecake smoothie. That's exactly what this tastes like. I will let you know that. The closest thing you're going to get to Wawa pumpkin cheesecake smoothie is Ben & Jerry's ice cream. If you don't have a Wawa near you and you want to know what the Wawa pumpkin cheesecake smoothie tastes like, get the Ben & Jerry's. And that's the same flavor. I'm not kidding. The only thing it needs is whipped cream. That's it. Just needs whipped cream. I would say make sure that this is like solid frozen. I know mine's melty. The neighbor's dog Charlie is out. I can hear him barking. He must be talking to Rocco because he's barking. Oh my gosh, I'm being serious. If you guys want to know, I gotta stop eating this. Go hide it in the freezer. If I'm rolling my eyes like that, oh my gosh, it tastes like something I would make. Oh my gosh. The only thing I could say is they added a little much on the nutmeg. That's the only thing I could say is they added a little too much nutmeg. Now, Wawa doesn't do that. Yeah. Ben & Jerry's added a little too much nutmeg. Now, I can dissect food all day. So Ben & Jerry's could have cut back on the nutmeg. And added the cinnamon more than the nutmeg. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, most definitely, because see, with my Wawa pumpkin spice coffee, which I definitely need to rinse this down with, because I feel like the nutmeg's burning my throat. Ooh, yeah, that nutmeg's burning my throat. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. If nutmeg starts to burn your throat, sorry about that, guys. And it gets to your glands right here, it's gonna also clear out your ear, your nose and throat. Okay, then it's gonna get to your sinuses. Well, I can breathe. And, oh. Okay, yeah, I would say they added too much nutmeg. So I would definitely refreeze that, which I'm going to do. Refreeze that, mark it, do not eat, it's mine. Touch it, you die. Touch it, you die. Charlene's leave it alone. I might put a piece of masking tape across that. Say Charlene's. Yeah, I might. So, like, nobody gets the notion to touch. The old man upstairs doesn't shower. He doesn't like to. It's disgusting. But anyway, everybody, I'm thinking about tomorrow because I have this pictured in my mind. Pictured in my mind. We might do a small 8x10 tonight, another 8x10. I'm thinking I want to do something bright again. I was thinking, you know what? I really didn't like what I drew last night, and I really should have looked at a fabric that I have. So, because I still have a bunch of canvases left, the small ones. So, this is what we can do. Yes, this is what we can do. Is we can either do another lovely, bright, you know, something like what I did yesterday, or now keep this in mind, we don't necessarily have to do something with a black, blue, or a green. We can do something like a multicolor, because tomorrow coming up, what we're going to do, okay, you see how I have my food dog back here, and I'm going to show you this. Now, my foo dog, in general, is black and gray, okay? In general relativity of physics, this is black and gray. Now, this is applied physics, okay? In general relativity, this is black and gray applied to color. It's math and it's physics. Sorry I bring you science with this. It's going to happen. So with general relativity of applied physics to that, tomorrow I bring you my friend, which I will not mention her name yet. I still have to go ask her. Before I do the portrait, I will bring you that portrait tomorrow. But what I would like to do is cascade some flowers on one side. There's like different kinds of flowers. Yes, there will be some roses of different colors. Excuse me, I did not mean to burp. What we will, blah, 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 as soon as I can stop brain farting, what we will be doing is dark tones around to, well, you guys will get the point, but what I will be doing is a black undertone around. She will be in black and gray. Okay, she will be in black and gray. All right, so you know that. So that she will be more prominent standing off the canvas. And the backdrop to her will be in the prominent, I don't know, deep smoky. You guys are gonna like, you'll catch on to this because like the floral design will pop, and you know it won't be like this, but you guys will get it, and it will be like so classy and so just so classic, and you guys will be like, wow, what in the hell is in your brain other than Bob Ross? Well, maybe his friends are in there too, because you know, if you ever watched his friends' paintings, his friends are boring. Sorry, Bob, but your friends were boring. Not your son, but your friends. He had one of his friends on there that was painting flowers. I found her to be he had this chick on there. She couldn't make up her mind. Was she painting an Indigenous American boy or an Indigenous American girl? And she kept saying Indian. I'm sorry, but Indians come from India. Indians come from India. And we Indigenous American people come from here. We don't come from India. And we're definitely not orange. So why the fuck she painted it orange is the fuck beyond me. It was hideous. Somebody should have smacked the piss out of her fugly. And her name was Little Fawn. She should have been the fuck smacked. Now, an elder used to call me Owl Eyes. And you know what? I kept Googling something, and I'm still researching to find my real parents. I kept Googling something about where I was supposedly born, and I kept finding obituaries. of the woman with the same name that I have right now until I find out my real name. Till I find out you heard that, my real name. So I have to use this name until I find out my real name. So it's the guessing game of who am I really? I have to use this name until I find out who I really am. I have a social security number that I have to use until I find out who I really am. I really am American. I really am Indigenous American. I really was born in America. That part I do know. But I'm just looking for my parents. That's all I really want. No, there is no magic check. That part I really don't give a fuck about. The only thing I really care about is finding my real family. That's all I want. People are always like, "Oh, you just wanna." No, people need to stop being ugly about that. A lot of us Indigenous people plucked off of the reservations at birth by old government. I can blame Congress and Senate for this. Will pluck us at birth, or we get stolen by people that have ill intentions. It's so hard to talk about, but and then I can remember when I was little seeing the kids I was raised with while I was in a crib. The one, she was really mean to me. She was like, just die. And the other two come in and they're like, get away from her, leave the baby alone. Now, why didn't they call me by a given name? And I reflect back on that. Why didn't you call me by a given name? Why'd you call me the baby? Why'd you call me the baby? Why didn't you call me by a given name? Because I didn't have one. Your mom didn't have a birth certificate for me because I was trying to look that up. Hermiston didn't have a birth certificate under the name that I have. Hermiston, no. Hermiston doesn't have those records. There is no record for me there. No. Nope. But the woman that raised me was a registered nurse in that hospital at the time. Go figure. Go figure. So I've never seen my real birth certificate, or my birth certificate, because it doesn't exist, from Oregon. The Blackfoot Reservation in America is not in the state of Oregon. So if anybody that watches this knows of any Blackfoot that I may resemble, leave it in the comment below. I need to know. Because my doctor said I was not born in 1968. I was born in 1974. I have 2 hearts and 2 sets of frontal rib cage. And there are 2 other women that look identical to me. I don't have any birthmark. And those 2 other women are in Oregon. So that means all 3 of us were stolen at the same time. And apparently there's a 4th woman that looks just like me in Longview or Kilgore, Texas. So there may actually be 4 of us, and you may have been pregnant with 5 children, and I absorbed baby number 5. So there were 4 of us. 3 of us went to Oregon, and the 4th one went to Texas. Somehow that happened. Somehow that definitely happened. The government pays people for it to happen. Do you know what I do? You know what I definitely do? I keep my chin up. I try. And I make art happen for other people. And we're going to do that small painting after a while. If my leg stops hurting, because that's pain. It's pain. Alright, everybody. This has been almost 50 minutes of me rambling on. So, yeah, if you know anybody in... nobody. If you know anybody in the you know what? I got total brain fart day. If you know anybody in the Blackfoot Nation, let me even take my hair out of my ponytail so that you can get a good look of me with my hair down. Because I've been letting my hair grow out. So if you know there I go again, brain farting. If you know anybody in the Blackfoot Nation that I resemble, because I found out, the people that raised me the hard way, that they wanted to do their little DNA test. They found out the hard way that I had to do the Maury Povich, you are not my mother. That I resemble in the Blackfoot Nation, you definitely leave that in the comments below. I have to go get some hair color because I have to cover the roots from what my medication does to my hair. But I know that from the DNA from the Blackfoot Nation, definitely the T-line, the cheeks, because my cheekbones, quite frankly, they're right here. That is it, my friends. My cheekbones are right here. There's no getting past that. This is where the bones are right here. And that's Blackfoot. And that prominent nose, that's Blackfoot. So if you happen to know who I may resemble in the Blackfoot tribe, you please let me know. Because there are a few other I mean, I have no contact with those other women in Oregon. They've stolen a wallet of mine in the past. But I'm on my quest to find my real family. And I appreciate any help. Like I said, you know, there's good things in the future. Good things in the future. The only thing that I find to be riches to look for is family. That's my riches. It's family. Because my real mom and dad would like to know that they have grandchildren. That they would like to know that I have children that they could love as their grandchildren. And I would like to find my real parents, because the people that raised me were horrible. And I am on my quest to find my real parents. So, okay, everybody, I'm going to end this video because I really don't know what time it is. It is 7:44. Okay. If I can be in the mood to do a painting tonight, I will do it. Could always try to do something small, I guess. Yeah, we could try to do a small one. Excuse me for burping ice cream. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. So I'll see you guys soon. Oh yeah, let's set up for a small one. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's try to be cheery for that. I know I got sad there for a little while, but you know what? Let's cheer up, people. I'm gonna do a painting. Yeah, let's cheer up. I want to do a painting. I want to do a painting. I want to do a painting. You know, I almost thought about going back to Michael's Crafting and get more stuff. But I actually have to go to Michael's Crafting and get some yarn. I really got to get that baby blanket done. They have yarn on sale. They have other stuff on sale, and then a coupon to use, and then, oh my gosh, it's like, oh, they have so much stuff on sale. Oh, but I really have to budget. Really have to budget. Really have to budget. I got to pinch my pennies this month because I have to go to my neurologist. Alright, everybody. Let me get set up for that, and I'll see you soon. Love yas. See you in a few. Bye.